So for example number 5, we have one more law of sines. Um, so we have A, B, C. So then this would be lowercase a, this would be lowercase b, and this would be lowercase c. And we're going to be given three things, and then we got to solve for the rest. So angle A is 71 degrees. Angle C is 60 degrees. Whoops. And then line segment C is 150 meters. 150 meters. So again, we're going to solve for all the angles, and then we're going to try to find all the sides. So we've got capital A, capital B, capital C, and then we have lowercase a, lowercase b, and then lowercase c. And we're given that b is 100. A, B, C. We're given that b is equal to 150 meters. Angle A is 71 degrees. Angle C is 60 degrees. Now let's just go ahead and find angle B right now. So we know that the measure of angle B is equal to 180 minus the sum of the other two, which is 71 degrees plus 60 degrees. So that's equal to 180 minus 131 degrees. Get out my handy dandy calculator. And I get, what is it? 180 minus 131. I get 49 degrees. Okay. So the measure of angle B is actually equal to 49 degrees. Ooh, that's a great big degree symbol. Okay, so now I just got to find lowercase a and lowercase c, the side lengths. All right. I'm going to label this here. So now to find that, I'm going to say a over sine of capital A is equal to, let's do b, lowercase b over sine of capital B. Now when you guys do these problems, you might get stuck. Listen, if you pick C over capital C, it's okay, because then you're like, oh wait, I don't have the value of lowercase c, I can't do that, right? So then you just change this to lowercase b over sine of capital B. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes you'll make a mistake. Just don't give up. So then I get a, in this next line I'm going to get a over sine of 71 degrees is equal to 150 meters over sine of 49 degrees. So that'll give me a over clear sine of 71. I'm going to try something different too. So, no, I better just plug the numbers in. You guys will get confused. So I'm going to say sine of 71 degrees. Oops. So that number is 9455.9455. And then the next one I'll do all in one swoop, 150 divided by sine of 49. Sine of 49. So I get 198.7519. to solve for A, I'm going to multiply this by 0.9455. Whatever I do on one side, I got to do on the other. 0.9455. These cancel, and I get A is equal to 198.75 times 0.9455. Plug that in the calculator. So I get A is equal to 187.9. 187.9. 187.9. Okay? So now this is not a right triangle. It doesn't have a right angle. So there's not technically a hypotenuse. So what you got to do is these parts are corresponding and they're proportional. So you got to look for a common sense check. If this is 49 degrees and the opposing side is 150 meters, and this is 71 degrees and this side is 187, 187 is a little bit bigger than this, just like 71 degrees is a little bit bigger than 50. So it's proportional. Does that make sense? If this was 18, you made a mistake. If this was 1,897, that you made a mistake. So 187 is a reasonable answer. So that's how Mr. Adams, one of my little tricks to avoid mistakes. So the last thing we got to do is solve for C. So to solve for C, I'm just going to say lowercase c over sine of capital C is equal to, I'm going to go with this lowercase b over sine of b. And the reason I did that is I already know that 150 divided by the sine of 49 is equal to this right here. So I'm going to say C over sine of capital C, which is 60 degrees, which you guys should know, but that's okay if you don't know it, I haven't memorized it yet, which is equal to 150 over sine of 20, oops, no, that was the last problem, sine of 49. Okay, so then this whole thing right here equals 198.7519. We know that. And then C over sine of 60. Sine of 60 is just going to equal, does anybody know what it is? I do. I think it's 1/2. Oh no, yeah, I'm wrong. So, yeah, I think it's root 3 over 2. Yeah, it's root 3 over 2. So that'd be 0.8660. So now from here, I'm going to multiply both sides by 0.8660. Ran out of room there. Why? Because I got to multiply this side by 0.8660, because then that will cancel with this, and that'll give me C times all this 8.66 stuff. So let me multiply that out. 1.98.7519 times 0.86660. I said one too many sixes. 172.1. So this should be 172.1. Now that's interesting because if you look at the triangle, 60 degrees is between 60 degrees falls between 71 degrees and 49 degrees. It's right in the middle. And if you look, B, lowercase b, is 150 meters, and lowercase a is 187 meters, and lowercase c falls right in the middle of that. Does that make sense? So I just realized I need to label these with meters. Oh, you guys know it's meters. Squeeze a little m in here. M and m. All right? And then, so then C was 172.1 meters, and this was 187.9 meters. And so this is our answer right here. So we did all that work, so we could say those are our answers. And that's it for today.